Ya tú sabes, tío. Quitamos. Se acabó. Poco a poco se calla la boca. La vida le tira un bocado. A mí nadie me ha dado. Entro como ballena llena. Esto es como pete. Aquí no se vende droga, droga. Se vende NFT. Los haten haciendo la cola, esperando el dip. Diamante la mano y mana, por aquí los chips que quiere probar mi guía. Pica los ojos como lejía. Estamos en el agua, estamos en el bar. Dice que somos underground. La buena mi tienda, dinero me da. No escucha los otros, hablan mierda. Hablan detrás, hablan pana que el cero no bueno, no. Tonto por ser bueno, se acabó. Poco a poco se calla la boca. La vida le tira un bocado. A mí nadie me ha dado. Cuando tenía barriga vacía, dime quién me ha llamado. Se acabó. Poco a poco se calla la boca. La vida le tira un bocado. A mí nadie me ha dado. Entro como ballena llena. Entro como pete. Aquí no se vende droga, droga. Se vende NFT. Los aten haciendo la cola, esperando el té. Diamante la mano y mana, por aquí los chips que entro como ballena llena, esto es como pete. Aquí no se vende droga, droga, se vende NFT. Los aten haciendo la cola, esperando el té. Diamante la mano y mana, por aquí los chips que. Tú sabes que abajo está mierda, tío. Todo. Por eso estoy fumando hierba. Se acabó, poco a poco se calla la boca. La vida le tira un bocado. A mí nadie me ha dado. Hola mi gente, ¿cómo están? Bienvenido al episodio 1. ¿Cómo está Piqueña? ¿Cómo está Marcos?
Vamos, qué mejor que arrancar con ese temazo.
Temazo. Que aproveche la buena cerveza, ¿eh?
La buena cerveza, Milito. Mira el vaso que estoy usando, Milito. Que viva Málaga, Milito.
Delirium, eso belga, ¿eh?
Sí, no, pero acuérdate que fue el que cogimos en Málaga.
Sí, me acuerdo. Mira, mi gente.
Yo acá tomando agua con un vaso de Hello Kitty.
Yo también con café.
Aguante el poder, macho power.
Mi gente, muy contento de volver. Muchas gracias a Entre Gamers que está con nosotros. Hoy tenemos un episodio muy especial que tenemos una invitada especial, Isamazing. Tenemos el DJ también. Tenemos de todo. Vamos a hablar de fútbol. Tenemos también una sorpresa porque mi gente ya pronto el cumpleaños de Central Games. Tenemos una sorpresita para ellos. Muchos recuerdos de Central Games. Por ejemplo, tú, Pixelia, ¿cómo empezaste a jugar póker?
Hombre,
aquí
en Central Game, Milito, esa es la pregunta. ¿Cómo empecé a jugar póker con Central Game? Pues te cuento. Un día estaba caminando por Decentraland y por accidente entré a Stronghold y vi todas las mesas de póker y me quise sentar a jugar y no sabía cómo jugar, no podía. Y empecé a investigar qué era Ice Poker y me enteré, ¿sabes? De todo esto de los NFTs, Sí, por un segundo.
Vamos a bailar con la...
Sí, me enteré de todos los NFTs que habían, sí, como de la dinámica del juego, de Play to Earn. Y le pedí a King Miso que me delegara, pero nunca me delegó.
¿No?
No, nunca me delegó porque decía que yo no tenía historial de juego. Pues no. Obvio, porque nunca había jugado con blockchain, ¿sí? Entonces conocí a un tío que se llama Torsi y a su novia Nila. Los conocí en Penguin Fight Club. Y Nila preguntó en el Discord de Penguin Fight Club que si alguien quería jugar póker. Pues yo dije que sí, que yo quería jugar póker. Me preguntó que si yo jugaba. Y pues le dije que yo sabía jugar póker, pero pues nunca había jugado Ice Poker. Ella más o menos me explicó el tema de los challenges, ¿sabes? Como que es bastante diferente, que no es póker normal. Y bueno, y me lancé a jugar y el primer día quedé como en más 2000 algo, entonces me volví su delegado fijo. y empecé a jugar póker bastante cuando el ice estaba bastante más caro.
Te enganchaste, ¿no?
Me enganché porque aparte, Marco, tú siempre te has preguntado cómo obtuve yo todos mis werewolves. Todos me los compré con ice, ¿ok? Todo mi ice, que yo gané como delegado, todo mi ice, me lo gasté en werewolves.
Te lo sacaste con sudor, ¿no?
Me lo sudé todo y me lo gasté en werewolves. Todo en werewolves. Todito. Y luego dije, oye, qué imbécil que me lo haya gastado en werewolves. Pude haberme comprado, ¿sabes? Un NFT. Y como que me puse en la labor de verlo y luego empezó como el bear market. Y en la primera bajada que hubo, me compré mi primer werewolf, mi Fenris Quilt, que ahorita lo tengo en Diamond Hands, lo tengo en nivel 5. Que con eso voy a jugar a Diamond Hand City. Y desde entonces...
Anótalo, Marcos, que si juega ahora, por ejemplo, te doy mi Wearables, te puede comprar un Wearable de Centroamérica que escucho, que me lo está escuchando, puede comprar con 40,000 Banked Eyes un Wearable.
40,000 Banked Eyes, un Wearable, claro.
Que sea un mes jugando con un set completo.
Con un set completo, exactamente. Si alguien te da 5 Wearables, si tú eres bueno jugando, en un mes bueno, puedes comprarlo de una vez. Y es un NFT de $300, ¿sí? Que es bueno.
Vale,
sí, que es bueno.
Por el momento,
y aparte es un NFT que le permite a uno ganar dinero.
Sí.
Bueno, el caso es que desde que compré mi primer wearable, no volví a comprar Ice yo con mi dinero, sino que solamente me puse a jugar de delegado y con mi wearable, ¿sí? Jugaba primero con una cuenta y luego con la otra. Okay. Empecé a jugar así, y empecé a juntar Ice y empecé a mejorar mi wearable y así me compré mi segundo wearable. Mi segundo wearable fue un Father's Flock, que es esta peluca loca que está por ahí. Luego la siguiente bajada compré Mjolnir, el martillo, y compré Solae, que son las sandalias como de espartano.
Ahí tiene 3 entonces, ¿no?
Y 3. Tengo 5. Y de último compré... Ay, coño, y de último compré otro. No sé, se me va ahorita la paloma. Ah, y de último compré el delantal de chef. Como diría Janot, como si le hubiera puesto random al closet. Sí. Pero es que siempre los compré en el piso, Milito. Pero absurdamente baratos.
Entonces, mira, si te quieres hacer un set completo, en el Discord hay una channel trading, ¿sabes? Entonces, si quieres...
Sí, lo estoy pensando, pero quiero llevar todos los wearables a nivel 5 para ya cambiarlos directamente
para cambiarlo al nivel 5, sí. ¿Y tú, Marcos, cómo empezaste?
No, antes quería hacer una pregunta a ustedes, como tienen muchos wearables. O sea, cuando ustedes delegan a alguien, ¿qué esperan? ¿Qué espera una persona que tiene 5 wearables y dice, bueno, le voy a delegar a alguien? Así como King Miso te dijo, no tenés historial. ¿Cómo?
Yo espero que la persona juegue, weón, que se divierta y que... O sea, ponte a pensar, tú lo has hecho, ¿sabes? Que hay una gran diferencia entre jugar con un wearable y jugar con 5. ¿Sí? Y cuando tú juegas con 5 y eres bueno, pues uno se motiva más porque lo que uno hoy puede ganar es mucho más. ¿Sí? O sea, te puedes ganar $20 en un día, $15 en un día, $10 en un día, dependiendo el nivel del 1 al 2 en el que quedes, ¿sí? Yeah. Yo personalmente espero es que no hagan trampa. ¿Sí? Eso es lo que yo espero, que no hagan trampa y que se diviertan.
Sí, no haga trampa y que sea correcto, ¿no? Yo no le voy a pedir, por ejemplo, no le voy a pedir que juegue mejor que yo, no tiene sentido, ¿sabes?
Sí, porque yo soy muy bueno.
No,
imposible,
no, de verdad,
imposible.
Que no soy bueno, pero intento mantenerme, ¿no? Hay días que son malos, hay días que son buenos, pero por lo menos que tenga que juegue todos los días también, porque una persona que no juega todos los días.
Que juegue todos los días. Ponte, digamos, yo ayer hice con mi wearable, yo usé los 5 wearables ayer, hice 1700 ice, ¿sí? Eso es bastante ice, ¿sí? Es bastante ice, pero si yo se lo delego a alguien, yo lo que espero es que por lo menos esa persona cumpla los challenges, ¿sí? Ponte, ¿sí? Ya que los que hagan mucho ice o poco ice, ya esto realmente no es tan importante porque todos tenemos un día bueno y un día malo, ¿sabes? Que no...
Sí.
Pero...
No, es verdad.
Y uno como delegador, uno a la final, uno quiere el XP para seguir avanzando en los wearables.
Claro.
Ya con eso yo digo que con eso es suficiente, porque yo no le exigiría a alguien algo que yo no puedo hacer yo mismo. ¿Sí?
Sí.
Yo
Claro.
no puedo garantizarme a mí mismo que todos los días me va a ir bien en póker.
Mi gente, que el tiempo pasa muy rápido, que ya va a ser el segundo cumpleaños de Central Games, y yo he preparado una sorpresa, una sorpresita. ¿Qué os parece si os pongo esa música y volvemos después, mi gente?
Sí, pero espérate, yo quiero saber, Marcos, cómo conoció el de Central Games.
Es que parecía que no quería hablar de eso, entonces lo dejo en paz.
No, yo quiero saber, él no se va a salvar de responder esta pregunta, Marcos.
Muy bien, Pixelia, muy bien.
No, muy parecido a Pixelia, la verdad. Yo entro a Decentraland buscando, o sea, va a sonar bastante tonto, la verdad. Yo buscaba metaverso en internet pensando que era, digamos, iba a entrar a una página que se llama Metaverso, sin tener cero idea. Y empecé a entrar a páginas que era como, crea tu avatar, y empezaba a crearlo, lo vestía todo, y después me daba cuenta que me hacían una imagen como si fuese un sim, y no entraba. Entonces dije, bueno, entonces porque hay varios. Y ahí veo cuál es el mejor, digamos, el más importante, Decentraland. Digo, bueno, voy a entrar, y así empezó mi historia en Decentraland de alguna manera, y siempre veía como que el casino estaba primero, Stronghold, siempre figuraba como el lugar con más gente. Y yo entraba y veía a toda la gente jugando ahí, aplaudiendo, otros tirando sus billetes. Y yo me quería sentar y me decía, no podés, no podés, no podés. Entonces lo que hacía normalmente era como me ponía atrás de los jugadores y comentaba sobre la partida que veía. Decía, muy buena mano, vamos con todo, ¿viste? E iba tirando así, digamos, como especie de aliento a la gente, que de hecho hoy sigo teniendo amigos dentro de Central. Y un día, creo que fue mi segunda semana, yo la verdad quería jugar en ese momento. Fue, digamos, yo empecé a entrar más o menos 3 semanas antes, desde que el mercado se caiga fuerte. Quizás yo le di la mala suerte, porque una semana antes...
Vete, Marcos.
Yo creo que soy responsable, pido disculpas. No, me encontré justamente con un amigo, Rustan, y en ese momento él me estaba enseñando y me dijo, no, yo juego al póker. Le dije, mi papá es jugador profesional, pues la verdad mi papá jugó siempre al póker, y mi idea del póker era mirarlo a él mientras escuchábamos música y me iba enseñando, y sin querer uno va aprendiendo estando al lado, digamos. Entonces dije, mi papá juega, suelo jugar con él. Dijo, bueno, te tengo en cuenta para cuando necesite. 2 días después me manda, tengo un wearable, pasame tu wallet. Bueno, me mandó y empezamos a jugar con mi papá. Un día jugaba yo, otro día jugaba él, o yo iba menos tanto y él me levantaba, o viceversa. Entonces como que íbamos más fríos los dos. Y nada, empezamos a ganar. Después ya teníamos 2 wearables que me delegaban, después me delegaba 3, hasta que me llegó a 5. Cuando llegué, me dio 5, me acuerdo que fue por 2 días, y los 2 días fueron mis peores días, así que nunca supe. Mi idea fue, bueno, ahora, si yo gano con 4, encima de los dorados, dije, con el quinto, la rompo. Y esa presión que yo tenía, viste, decía, no, tengo que jugar muy bien, me hizo perder los 2 días. Y ese es un problema también, viste, que yo en lo personal es como que yo todos los días tengo que jugar y todos los días tengo que ir en positivo. Cuando te pones esa meta es cuando peor te va. Entonces vas así en un constante sub y baja de que te está yendo bien y perdiste todo en una y después empezaste a remontar, y una cosa de supervivencia que hay. Y yo en lo personal, como soy muy... como que estoy muy concentrado, era como que todo mi día me lo pasaba pensando en el póker. Era, no, porque me levantaba y era, no, voy a jugar. Y antes de dormir me quedaba hasta las 5 de la mañana jugando más, completando las misiones para decir, bueno, mañana me concentro solo en ganar fichas, ya tengo las misiones. Y bueno, era como, jugué varios meses, la verdad, toda la caída del mercado, eh, porque la estrené básicamente. Y, y no, así fui jugando sin parar. Por un tiempo largo mi vida se basó en Ice y en Stronghold principalmente. En ese momento había un poco más de casinos, pero era como que este era el que da suerte, entre comillas. Y bueno, así arrancó mi historia. Después fui delegado a Milito un tiempo, que la verdad que él tenía expectativas, no cumplimos, Y bueno, eso es una etapa que prefiero.
Milito es como un manager de un equipo de alto rendimiento de póker.
No, yo no le he dicho nada.
No.
¡Ice! ¡Oiga, juega!
Él ha sido muy realista y muy maduro para su edad. Me ha dicho, mira, que estoy jugando como una mierda. Mira, y mira que, Milito, yo tengo mucho respeto a ti y que, bueno, te dejo los Warriors.
Estoy apestando bastante, entonces me quiero retirar del póker en la cima.
Claro, hay que saber reconocer cuando los días no están acompañando. Y dije, no puedo hacerle esto a Milito.
Pero si quieres
Pero
jugar,
no toda mi historia es así, tuve momentos buenos. Pero bueno.
Si algún día quieres jugar con un delegador que no sea un opresor, me escribes. Y yo con mucho gusto te delego y puedes hacer.
No, encima lo peor es que públicamente está diciendo, jugó como una mierda. Yo acá siempre digo que Milito y Pixelia juegan bien. Ahora voy a empezar a publicar los resultados de Milito en cada programa.
Pero eres tú que me has dicho eso.
Yo dije, pero dijiste que fui realista. Podías haber dicho, él dijo, pero no fue tan
hagamos un
así.
momento para presentarle mi camisa del día de hoy.
Ah, qué bonito, tío. Está chula, ¿eh? Toda la semana quiero una camisa así, ¿eh? La semana que viene, Dragon Ball, ¿ok?
Sí, esa es buena. ¿Cuál es tu personaje favorito, Pixelia?
¿De Mario?
Sí.
Si vamos a hablar de Mario Kart, es el honguito, pero si vamos a hablar del juego de Mario, el Mario que más me gusta es el Mario que se come la flor de...
que tira fuego. Sí. No, pero hablo de todos los personajes ¿viste? Tenés.
De todos los personajes del universo de esto, el que más me gusta es el fantasmita, Por aquí estaba.
Ah, sí.
Aquí está, aquí.
Coincido.
Sí, ¿y tú?
¿Yo?
¿Y a ti cuál?
Y yo también, entre el fantasma, sino Yoshi por ahí, porque de chiquito solía elegir a Yoshi. Era como mi compa. ¿Vos, Milito?
Yo, Wario, el Wario.
Sos malo yo de entrada.
Wario.
No,
no, pero a mí el juego me gustaba más Wario. El Wario era más, no sé, el juego me gustaba más.
Y si tienen que elegir, a ver, esta está más complicada. Mario, o sea, no el personaje, sino toda la saga entera. Mario, Sonic o Crash.
Fácil. Para mí es fácil. Pero voy a dejar que ustedes respondan primero.
Para mí, Mario, porque Mario lo jugué más que Crash, pero Crash me gustaba también.
Marco, ¿le puedes responder que cualquier persona normal va a escoger a Sonic?
Gracias.
No, yo no.
No, a mí me pasa algo.
Hay un personaje que se llama Sonic the Hedgehog, que al parecer tú no tuviste una interacción con él, pero Sonic es el mejor personaje del mundo mundial, güey. Y su hermano es mucho mejor, Milito.
No, está chulo, pero bueno.
Y su gran compañero.
Sí.
Es que no jugué tanto a Sonic, ¿sabes? Por eso la Mega Drive, la Sega.
A mí me pasa algo raro con Mario. Es como que, a ver, esto puede sonar como loco. Seguramente varios van a tirarme fichas. Ahí me van a estar tirando ice. A mí Mario me cae mal. Es como que siento, me encanta Mario, me gusta el juego. Pero siento... Es como, claro, es como que hace todo, ¿viste? Él es doctor, es tenista, es futbolista, tiene el bigotito, algo esconde para mí Mario. Es como que yo lo veo y no confío en él. Al contrario, o sea, todos los personajes...
Por eso siempre está persiguiendo a la princesa. La princesa hace rato se escapó con Bowser.
Y se vive escapando, ¿viste? Es como algo no sé, algo para mí
Mario. El man se la pasa estudiando y trabajando y no desatendió a su mujer y se la llevó.
Aprendiendo otra profesión.
Sí, que aprenda otra profesión, amigo, ya nomás.
Claro, a mí me gusta mucho, lo critico a Mario, me encantan los juegos de igual manera, pero siempre tuve esa como, algo está escondiendo y todavía no sé qué es. Pero bueno, Sonic y Crash me marcaron la infancia, Mario también, pero bueno, es como que digo, Sonic, me lo quise tatuar una vez a Sonic, me acuerdo que encontré un Sonic con una taza en Google, dije, me lo tengo que tatuar, me fui a un tatuador y me dijo que tatuaba todo estilo de Japón de alguna manera, y me dijo, no, yo no tatúo eso. Y dije, pero si es japonés.
¿Y por qué?
No, yo ese estilo no tatúo. Y me puso muy triste, era como, estaba por
Pero
ser
si
mi...
quieres tatuarte algo, tío, que
Y
más,
se
¿no?
ve que iba en contra de él, capaz le gustaba Mario.
Capaz el tipo odiaba a Sonic, así de pronto, de pronto la novia lo terminó mientras jugaba a Sonic. Así,
Claro, me dijo,
una cierta
solo
Sonic.
tatuó
Tiene malos
personajes
recuerdos.
japoneses. Y Sonic era japonés y dijo, bueno, ya está.
Pero no perros.
Claro.
Bueno, qué mal. Pues Mario.
Fíjate, hablando de personajes, un personaje que me gusta mucho a mí, que se llama Pepe.
Pepe.
El
Pero ese
Pepe,
está en
que
otra
pasamos
liga.
más tiempo con Pepe cuando juega Ice Poker, pasas más tiempo con Pepe que con tu mujer. Ahí te da buenas cartas, hay veces que no te da buenas cartas. Y el Pepe yo creo que necesita una pepa, ¿no? ¿Qué os parece?
Pepe es un cabrón. Pepe hay que darle varias pepas.
Varias pepas, ¿no?
Empepar a Pepe.
Que tiene mala pipa, como dice, ¿no?
Sí, señor. Mala pipa, mala leche, qué cabrón.
Pepe rey de esta generación.
Vamos a poner una música buena para hacer la fiesta de Ice Poker del Pepe, que el Pepe hemos pasado mucho tiempo con él, que es un cabrón, hay veces que te da buenas cartas, hay veces que no te da buenas.
Es casi siempre un cabrón.
Le vamos a presentar una pepa para que eche un polvo, para que se relaje un poco, ¿vale? ¿Qué os parece, mi gente?
Cuéntalo, Milito. Muéstrame a ver.
Venga, vamos. Espera un momento.
Ya tú sabes, tío. Milito, mira la buena. Estamos en la beta, estamos en la meta. Chipato, no vista la bala. Viga, sigala, quemando cigalo. No llame tu amigo que mete la pata. Sangre pirata, hambre pirana. Fuera de puta si abre la pata. Cripto, plata, chinto, playa. Capitalismo, vecino mata. Pepe, 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 pepa. Pepe, 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 pepa. Pepe, 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 pepa. Pepe, 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 pepa. A Pepe le gusta el billete, la Pepa le gusta maleta, al Pepe le gusta los 7, al Pepa le gusta la reina. Pepe y Pepa, estamos en la meta. Pepe y Pepa, me gusta con maneja. Pepe y Pepa, estamos en la meta. Pepe y Pepa, dame buena carta. Milito, el guiri, el moro francés, como dicen Mary. Pixela, Benzema, me siento raro. Vengo de Leo, me adapta todo, soy un puto camaleo. Pepe, 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 Pepa. Pepe, 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 Pepa. Pepe, 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 Pepa. Pepe, 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 Pepa. El Pepe le gusta billete, la Pepa le gusta maleta. El Pepe le gusta los 7, la Pepa le gusta la reina. Pepe y Pepa, estamos en la beta. Pepe y Pepa, me gusta con maneja. Pepe y Pepa, estamos en la beta. Pepe y Pepa, dame buena carta. Milito, el guiri, el moro francés, como dice Mary. Pixela, Benzema, me siento raro. Vengo de Leo, me adapta todo, soy un puto camareo. Como Leo lo falla, como Leo no falla, como Leo no falla, como acento raro. Vengo de Leo. La buena, la mala. Hay tiempo dos, te ha gustado, tío. Está bueno, sí. Pepe, 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 Pepa. Pepe, 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 Pepa. Pepe, 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 Pepa. Pepe, 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 Pepa. Al Pepe le gusta billete, la Pepa le gusta maleta. Al Pepe le gusta los 7, la Pepa le gusta la reina.
Wow, mi gente.
Impresionante, qué videazo.
Pepe y Pepa.
Imposible no bailar con esa canción, Milito.
¿Y el clip cómo os parece?
Bastante bueno.
Un poco alucinógeno, ¿no?
Me encantó cuando dice, cuando están bailando y de golpe decís capitalismo y justo va levantando ahí la marioneta.
Sí,
Estás en todos los detalles, Milito. Muy bueno. Temazo.
¿Y has notado al final del clip lo que están haciendo las ranitas o no?
Están fabricando ranitos.
No, están jugando a Ice Poker.
¿Sí? Fabricando ranitos.
Sí. Entonces, mi gente, espero que os haya gustado. Vienen más otras músicas. Ya estamos caliente para hacer música. Va a venir el concepto. Se llama Ice Dembow. Ahora tenemos al Ice Dembow 1, Ice Dembow 2. Vamos a hacer una serie de esa música. Espero que os guste porque va a salir pronto el NFT.
Eso iba a preguntar, ¿cuánto falta para poder tener a Pepe y Pepa en mi wallet?
Antes de eso hay que recordar que se viene el cumpleaños de DJ. Y
para esa
el día del cumpleaños de DJ. Es el lanzamiento oficial del video. Esto fue para que todos lo vean. Sí, un sneak peek. El lanzamiento oficial es ese día. Ese día, para todos los que dejen su wallet en
los comentarios,
Twitter, vamos a mandar no solo el NFT del Ice Bow
y un wearable,
sino que vamos a mandar también el wearable. Así que aprovecha, Marco, para que dejes tu wallet y te lo mandamos a ti, que no lo tienes.
Voy a crearme 5 wallets. No. Festejo doble, entonces sale cumpleaños DJ, número 2, y sale este temazo.
Ice Bow 2. Sí.
Increíble.
Sí.
Y después vamos a sacar otra, tío, que hay preparado, ¿eh? Marco, si tú también estamos esperando un tema, ¿eh? Que
Marco
nos gusta.
tiene que sacar un Ice Psychedelic Dembow.
Ahí. Con otro estilo, hacemos un feat si quieres.
Eso, habría que hacer.
Como con la voz de One More Time, Marcos. Una Ice Dembow.
La puedo tirar acá, ¿eh?
Venga, ponla.
La verdad, denme un tiempo. Esto
toma tiempo.
Puede salir bien, puede salir mal.
Marco, tú eres un cantante innato, Marco. Yo confío en ti. Yo sé que tú puedes, Marco.
A ver.
Como dirían los de Adidas, impossible is nothing. Ven acá y hablando de Adidas.
Hablando de competencias, just do it.
Hablando de just do it y de competencias, ¿qué vamos a hablar de la competencia? Toca que dediquemos un momentito a que hablemos un momento para la gente de los side venues y que está jugando póker del torneo más importante que está ocurriendo en el momento, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí. Y no son los sit and goes, Milito. Es el mundial. El mundial.
El mundial, mi gente. El mundial que hemos tenido partidazo. Aquí tenemos 2 argentinos que se han cagado un poco, ¿no? Pero Messi, como siempre, Messi.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué dijo? ¿Cómo? ¿Algo argentinos? ¿Qué?
No, pero digo, yo soporto Bélgica, España y después si han perdido los 2, Argentina.
Y bueno, con Bélgica estamos cerca, así que ya entran, ya la estamos para suplantar.
Creo que es fatal, ¿eh? No, pero lo merece porque no han dado ganas, ¿sabes? Y también aquí, porque también dicen los periodistas, Kevin De Bruyne, por ejemplo, dice que no cree ganar porque ya son viejos. Eso es una cosa que no se dice en un equipo, ¿sabes? Sobre todo antes de un mundial no se dice, ¿sabes? Han peleado un poco y todo.
Pero y eso la semana pasada estuvimos hablando y diciendo, vos, Milito, dijiste, Bélgica está más preparado que nunca. Hay que tener cuidado con Bélgica.
Sí,
yo te creí, puse toda mi apuesta, todo mi Ethereum, pumba para Bélgica.
Todo mi Ethereum.
No, es verdad, pero nadie se esperaba a partidos como han hecho. Nadie se esperaba eso, ¿sabes?
¿Cuál? ¿En el que perdieron contra Marruecos? ¿Te estás refiriendo a ese partido?
A ese partido, mismo el partido que han ganado el primer partido contra Canadá, no han jugado bien, tío.
No, es que lo que pasa es que se ven como ¿sabes? Como que vienen...
Está cansado, no tienen ganas, no sé.
Yo no quiero decir viejos, pero...
Sí, pero yo he escuchado la interview hoy de Azar.
Sí.
Y parece que han discutido como hombre adulto y se han dicho las cosas como son. Ha dicho la verdad, que eres muy lento ahora. Bueno, ha dicho cosas que no le han gustado, pero las cosas están dichas, ¿sabes? Y hablando de eso, el entrenador Martínez, de verdad, tío, el último partido te saca Onana y Azar, los mejores jugadores del partido, ¿sabes? Que hace cosas que no tienen sentido, ¿sabes? Pero bueno. Vamos a ver, España también, que España no está sacada tampoco, porque si pierde contra Japón, no pasa, ¿sabes?
No, sí, pasa.
No pasa.
Si pierde, no, si pierde, no.
A ver, no, porque tiene que ganar.
Que sí tiene 4 puntos.
Es el único equipo que lo está. De hecho, si ellos pierden, le hace pasar a Japón y queda fuera Alemania. Yo creo que España tiene que tomar medidas ahí y pensar qué es mejor.
Sí, porque estamos hablando de la Copa del Mundo de Qatar, esto, lo otro, pero para mí es la primera vez que veo una Copa del Mundo como esta. Mucha sorpresa. El tercero bueno, el tercer partido va a ser muy, muy apretado. Porque
mira nada más la sorpresa, digamos, para mí es una sorpresa ver a Alemania de último en su grupo.
Eso.
Es una súper sorpresa saber que Alemania...
Y depende de otros ahora, si quiere pasar. Tiene que perder Japón. Y si empata, tiene que ganar ellos y meter muchos goles.
Es uno de esos resultados milagros que tiene que ganar uno con un montón de goles, el otro perder con un montón de goles, con dos ataques, así como no. Alemania está eliminado. Yo creo que matemáticamente está eliminado. Luego tienes, digamos, para mí es una sorpresa Croacia.
¿Croacia? Sí. Yo creo que España va a perder, Bélgica va a perder contra Croacia. Sí.
Para mí una sorpresa Croacia. Para mí no es una sorpresa Brasil y no es una sorpresa Portugal.
Ni Francia.
Pero Croacia, el último mundial, recordemos que llegó a la final. Es un equipo fuerte.
Finalista, sí.
Pero yo no me lo esperaba así para esta vez, ¿sí? Que no. Y digamos, yo aquí no me esperaba también tan fuerte esta vez a Suiza.
Sí, qué partidazo hizo ayer.
Están jugando.
Sí, ella puede pasar también. Puede pasar también.
Así como están, si siguen jugando así, pasan.
Sí.
Y vamos a tener una segunda ronda súper loca, porque, por ejemplo, si las cosas siguen como están, solo para que estemos claros, Milito, van a salir Uruguay, Surcorea, Serbia, Camerún, Canadá, Bélgica, Túnez, Dinamarca, México, USA, Qatar y Ecuador.
Sí, pero no te fijas a eso porque
no, te digo,
todo puede cambiar. Todo puede cambiar el último partido.
Obvio, pero te digo, si siguiera así como está, a mí esa lista que yo acabo de leer me sorprende. ¿Sí? De todos los que saldrían y todos los que quedarían.
Sí.
O sea, que comparto lo que dices, que no es un mundial convencional. No sé, Marcos, ¿qué piensa al respecto?
No, yo qué puedo decir. Como arrancó Argentina, la verdad era, a ver, más pónganse en el lugar de 3 años y medio sin perder, y en el primer partido se cayó todo, la verdad, cuando pasó lo de Arabia. En el país fue como una confusión gigante, y todos, a ver, por primera vez, en mi experiencia, ¿no? Desde chico siempre se decía como, no, Argentina no va a llegar, o Argentina va a pelear con el corazón, pero no. Nunca se lo vio como campeón desde un comienzo. Y ahora es como que por primera vez la gente estaba diciendo, no, Argentina lo gana. Y era como que cualquier equipo le ganaba igual a Argentina. Entonces cuando pasó eso, cuando pasó eso es como que todos dijimos, wow. Y todos empezaron a dudar. Pero bueno, después se pasó lo de México y ahora queda que de hecho México también se merece un montón.
Polonia.
Y bueno, y ahora Polonia.
Lewandowski.
Sí, pero Polonia tiene una estrella también.
Sí.
Eso le juega en contra.
Tiene un par de buenos jugadores. Bueno, esto es una final también. El partido contra Polonia. Por eso digo que es la primera vez que veo una Copa del Mundo que el tercer partido es tan importante en los grupos, ¿sabes? Porque todo el mundo se puede calificar, todo el mundo se puede salir, ¿sabes? Va a ser como final antes de la final. ¿sabes?
Exactamente. Y ya arrancamos ya la tercera fase y va con todo. Hay que ver.
Ahora va a ir muy rápido, ¿eh? Va a ir muy rápido. A la final vamos a llegar muy rápido. Menos partidos también.
Sí. Yo te digo la verdad, yo me he perdido varios partidos.
Yo he visto casi todo.
No, yo sí me he perdido bastantes partidos. No soy capaz de despertarme a ver el primero de la mañana, no soy capaz de despertarme a ver.
Y eso que estás con un buen uso horario, imagínate en otros países.
Buen uso horario del orto. ¿Cuál buen uso horario? Si yo trabajo hasta las 4 de la mañana.
Bueno, pero en otro país se da a las 4 de la mañana. Bueno, en Argentina lo que pasó, el primer partido...
Tienes un buen punto ahí, Marcos.
Claro, en el primer partido de Argentina, a mí me llegaron muchos videos de la gente haciendo asado o yendo a comprar con la camiseta corriendo a las 6 de la mañana ya, 5:30, 6, preparando el asado, comprando, digamos, lo que serían dulces y demás para desayunar. Y O a gente tomando inclusive alcohol a las 6:30 que recién se despertaban y estaban así. Y bueno, era como que se configuraban. Y aquí, donde estoy yo ahora mismo, me tocó el partido a las 11.
En modo mundial.
Claro, a mí las 11, que encima me costó despertarme, pero...
11 de la mañana, ¿no?
Claro.
Es que no, pero es a las 10 ahorita, le están dando a las 10 de la mañana.
Bueno,
no, a las 11.
No, a las 11. Sí.
Es a las 11, bueno, por eso, bueno, peor todavía, ¿no? Nunca me voy a despertar a ver nada. Ni a las
Bueno,
10.
pero en Argentina pega a las 7 de la mañana.
No, peor, que no lo vería. Sí,
ahora
no.
va a ser las 4 y a las 8.
Sí, ahora cambió.
De aquí, ¿no? Y,
Hora de Arabia.
Mira, mi gente, para animar un poco, vamos a poner una musiquita y volvemos pronto, ¿vale? ¿Qué os parece?
Bien.
Venga.
Yo espero que no te embales cuando salme un tiroteo. La chorita cabeceando porque sabe que el loco la pone feo. Yo no tengo puntos, pero en mi casa sobre el vaqueo. Si se sube el mono, pues te lo peo. Esto es un party jangueo. Si quieres chocar, nada más sube el dedo. 37 siendo un atentado feo. TV Gun ya no le pare. Activa los metales. Arrebatado en la 37 me va a ver con Allen. Aquí vino del norte y trajo como 40 pares. Estoy haciendo paquete con esos chocos y no te sale. Cuando salimos a la pista ya no encontramos rivales. Ando con una 40 con 2 peines 30. Por favor, no te rebal. 37, 30, 37, 30, 30. 37, 30, 37, 30, 30. 37, 30, 37, 30. La fragancia pan de niño, amanecemos en la 40, entra. 37, 30, 37, 30, 30. 37, 30, 37, 30, 30. 37, 30, 37, 30. Después bajamos para el caliche y lo prendemos en el 70, 30. Cuando tenía 15 atracaba en una pasola. La cotorra carcelera, las mujeres bajan solas. Tienen que mamarme el huevo si quieren ver la payola. No es que ahorita, es que ahora. Busca la hierba que el Wilmer le enrola. No importa que no sea linda, como quiera se detona. Me dijeron que no la tengo y se pusieron la corona. Se le complicó la vuelta, ya no suena. Te en Chandy Paloma. Con un peñón de moli se detona. Le hago coro a la chiquita, pero me gusta Nelgona. Me ve freno en la Mercedes, yo soy la para de ahora. Nada más me cayó lice cuando yo estaba en la chirola. 37, 30, 37, 30, 30. 37, 30, 37, 30, 30. 37, 30, 37, 30. La fragancia pan de niño, amanecemos en la 40, entra. 37, 30, 37, 30, 30. 37, 30, 37, 30, 30. 37, 30, 37, 30. Después bajamos para el caliche y lo prendemos en el 70, 30.
Wow, Gustavo, mi gente, 37, 37, 37.
37, 30, 37, 30.
Mi gente, que tenemos hoy una invitada especial con nuestro interviewer internacional, Pixelia.
Yes,
Pixelia,
yes.
¿nos puede hablar un poco de una invitada que tenemos hoy para
sí,
la gente española que nos escucha?
Tenemos a la mismísima Isamazing, que aparte de todo, Milito, está de cumpleaños. Está de cumpleaños hoy. Obviamente es un tema que me pidió que no lo hablemos en la entrevista, pero sí que está de cumpleaños hoy. Y nada, para los que no saben quién es Isamazing, yo creo que Marcos sí sabe quién es Isamazing. Ella es una de las animadoras del Foundation de Decentraland, ¿sí? Casi todas las animaciones que se ven en los edificios que están construidos por Decentraland o de los festivales cuando son animados, los hace ella. Emotes, el Spotlight, Cuadradiño, este de Twerk que a mí me encanta, ¿cómo es que se llama? El Talia Dance, sí, o sea, que es una creadora de Decentraland bastante buena. Y pues es una increíble persona también, Milita, la verdad. Entonces, pues ella es nuestra invitada del día de hoy.
Pues vamos a escuchar la interview y después volvemos y explica un poco a mi gente lo que se ha dicho, ¿vale?
Of course.
Venga, mi gente, vamos.
Hello, good night.
We're here today with Isamazing, or Isa. We know her. She's an animator. She works for the Central End. She creates the modes, and for what I understand, if it's moving, you're involved.
Yes, exactly.
What else do you do? Just the animation, right?
Animation and rigging, basically. So, yeah, I've worked on the rigging for the avatar. I mean, I didn't change the actual rig. I just added some features so people could use for the NFT mode. So I'm an animator and also a rigger. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, as I was telling you before, the show that we're doing is it's featuring the DJ venues, and we're trying to showcase the community, what other community members in the Central End are doing. We're trying to show people what can be accomplished and to inspire other community members to work towards the community. So we've decided to show them, some people, some special people, you're one of them. And I believe that it's important that before they know what you're currently working on and where your work is heading towards, to tell them how everything started. So why don't you tell us about how you got started into crypto, and how you came from a place where you have no wallet and you created your first wallet to getting your first coin. What's that all about?
Yeah, I actually got into crypto because I got into the Central End, and I got into the Central End because I was hired by the foundation. So before that, I knew very little of crypto and all that. So my first wallet was last year, in September, when I joined the foundation, and since then I've been learning a lot and studying a lot about the subject and getting more involved.
Good. So I think that this same answer on how you got involved into crypto answers the question on how you got involved in the Central End.
Yeah, that's pretty much connected. But it's really interesting because before I had no idea, and someone from the foundation reached out to me on LinkedIn, and they told me they needed an animator, that their art director was looking for an animator. And then they told me a little bit about the project, and I started doing my own research, and I started walking around the Central End trying to get to know a little bit of it and learn about it. And it's been a year. It's been a year that I've joined the.
Only a year to you.
Yes, I've joined September last year.
More or less around the same time that I joined, so that's good.
Yeah. Were you there for the festival?
Yes, I was. It was actually one of my first events ever.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, I think it was an awesome vibe in the festival. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was awesome working on it.
Nice. Oh, you're working on it. Yes, of course. You have to be animating all the scenes, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's some, again, some live text and some NPCs and all that. That's what I do. I animate everything.
The dude, like this dude that is sitting with his cat or with his dog right by Genesis Plaza, is that like your job?
No, that was before I joined the Central End. I mean, I've started working on the first NPCs that I've done for the Central End was for Pride. There were ones on South Legs dancing. Those were the first NPCs. But before that, I worked on the lights.
You understand? Like where you got the Talia emote, you mean like those NPCs that were by the place where you got the emote?
Yeah, I've animated those too.
Nice.
Those dancing NPCs, yeah. Nice. Thank you.
Nice. It's a very good job, I gotta say.
Yeah. I've also animated 2 of the parade cars from the Pride Parade. I mean, I think it was the unicorn one with the rainbow and the globe. I don't remember the name right now. And the other one, yeah, I think it was the robot. I animated the robot too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good job.
Thank you.
Isa, let me ask you something. As a woman, you know, so this is like Web3 spaces. There's like, I don't want to say it's like male dominated,
but it is.
It feels that way sometimes. Like for you as a woman, like kicking so much ass in this space, there has to be challenges for you because, like, based on my experience, people tend to be threatened by a strong, powerful, talented woman. So, what have what type of challenges have you encountered throughout the process
Um,
of getting involved in the central?
I mean, before I got into the Central End, I always like loved playing video games. That's why that's how I got into animation. So to begin with, video games it's like mostly played by men. So not I didn't have a lot of girlfriends who would play video games. So when I joined the graduation studies in 3D game art, it was just me and my sister and another woman in the class, and it was male dominated. So right now I'm kind of used to it, but I feel like women don't get the incentive to work with technology. Like I think that they don't feel. I don't know if it's not incentive or they don't feel attracted to it because they don't think there's enough space for them in all the industry involving technology. And but yeah, right now I'm kind of getting used to it because I mean before Decentraland, all the other projects that I worked on, I was the only female in there, so it is male dominated. I, it happened not to me.
Let's try and change that by showing people that
Absolutely,
what can be
absolutely.
done.
I mean, I think as a woman, sometimes we feel the pressure to show more work. I don't know to be greater because sometimes like you're put in the same that
Like you need correct me just to see if I understood correctly. Like
Mhm.
you feel like you need to constantly prove yourself and how good you
Yeah.
are.
Yes, exactly.
That's all.
And this can be tiring. And I mean, you get tired like trying to overcome all these all the time. And I mean, if it's not people hitting on you all the time just because you're a woman, that it gets tough sometimes. But I mean, I think maybe when more women and girls see that there are more women involved in such projects, they feel motivated to work on it too. They see that there's space for them too. That they, I mean, they will be treated as equals and they have as much talent as anyone else. So, yeah.
That's exactly what I want. Like my goal by bringing in all these amazing women we have in the Central and building for the Central End is to try and show any possible new users, new kids uh, that may be using the Central End, that there's also women in the Central End building, and they're successful creators.
Mhm.
And hopefully, we can start changing that because, at least from my perspective, the most talented people in the Central End, I think they're women, most of them.
Yeah,
And it's sad that that there's only a few of you guys around when
yeah. I
there's so
think
much
that's
potential, you know.
Yeah, I think it's changing. I mean, right now we see a lot of people, a lot of women doing a lot of stuff like many wearables and now with emotes, and so we're gonna dominate
Yeah,
sooner or later.
I expect you guys to because
Yeah.
creatively thinking, like in the wearable, for instance, just the wearables. If you go to the creators, section, like the coolest wearables are created by women.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
I think diversity is good, like bringing another point of view, and I mean, it's just gonna add to what we have. So I'm all for diversity and bringing a lot of people with different backgrounds and different experiences into the platform, so we can learn a little bit from everyone and make it a place that everyone feels comfortable and safe, and they feel part of it, right?
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. So, if let's say you're a new user in the Central End, what, like, not you see a new user in the Central End, what advice would you give them? You know, considering the fact that you actively work for the Central End, and
Well,
as
I
I
would
said,
tell them it can be a little overwhelming, and at first you might get a little lost because there's so much to do and so much to see. But I would suggest actually going to the events page, because if you join an event, you'll probably find a lot of people in there, and there are a lot of people that want to help newcomers. So, I mean, if like giving them wearables or showing them around or showing them the ropes, like I would suggest going to the events page. Besides having a good time, of course, they'll get a lot of people that can help them uh, know the Central End and learn about it better.
yeah, good advice. I usually stand in Genesis Plaza for a while every day to just mess around with people who get
Yeah,
there first time.
I mean,
So I get what you're saying.
yeah. Because looking back
Um,
at the first time I got into the Central Land, I was like in Genesis Plaza, and I don't know if I didn't have the idea of the dimension of the world itself, but I didn't walk around a lot. I didn't get too far from the Genesis Plaza, so I was, where should I go? What should I do? So probably join an event, a live event, and get to know people in there. People are very
yeah,
friendly in the Central Land.
yeah, it is overwhelming the first time you use it, and it happened to me the same. Like I jumped in, I checked around the actual Genesis Plaza a lot, then I went to the first building where you have this big dog or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw the blimp, the world is yours blimp,
Mhm.
like all the things around, and I thought that was it.
Yes.
It took me like two or three jumps before I actually saw that it was a huge world. Because
Yeah.
I had no instructions, I had nothing, and I hate tutorials. Like I like figuring shit out by myself. So
Hmm.
I was up to a point I was like, no, I'm reading the tutorial. That's it. Let me see it.
Yeah.
Uh, so Isa, like when you first came into my radar, it was because you created the most amazing emote ever created. I
Thank
pride
you.
myself at being one of its main defenders in the metaverse.
Exactly.
The
Protector of its work.
Talia dance emote. Tell me about it. Like I wanna know about it. Like why
Uh,
Talia? I know
okay.
what Talia is. Like I know who Talia is,
Yeah.
but I wanna
It's
know
actually
why Talia dance. Like where the idea came from. Tell us.
it's actually an interesting story. We were looking for people to perform in the parade, in the pride, and I don't remember who reached out to Talia because she's really involved in the LGBTQ community, and we thought it would be a good idea to have her joining the Pride Month. So we knew she was going to perform, and all of a sudden she said, "I want an emote." I was like, "Oh my god, gotta do an emote for Talia." But there's the thing: Talia was my childhood idol because I would watch all the soap operas like Marimar,
Mariman,
Maria del
Maria
Barrio,
Mercedes.
Maria Mercedes. I've watched all the soap operas, and I was such a big fan when I was a kid. Uh, and it was such an honor, like doing an emote for her. So I was like, what should I do? What should I like? How should I create this emote that would represent her? Because it has to be something that she does, like a signature move or something like that. And she sent, I think she sent a video from her Instagram. Like it was like a lot of bunch of short videos of her doing the movement like I did for the emote, like the twerk or how you want to call it. And then I said, oh, okay, I know I want to do this movement. But what else? I mean, it can just stand there forever, and we didn't have loop modes back then. So I wanted to create something to mix what she was doing in there is something fun, and I came up with the idea for the emote, and then I showed her. I mean, the producers from the Central Land showed her, and I was like, "Oh my god, I hope she likes it. I hope she likes it." And then she said she loved it, so I was like, "Woohoo!" I was so starstruck, like, wow, my childhood idol. She loved my emote, and I even sent her one. I sent her.
You sent her one. Talia has a MetaMask wallet with
exactly, exactly. Yes, and yes, and that's
nice.
how the Talia dance came to be. I mean, she wanted an emote, and I was like, okay, gotta work on something because I can't disappoint her. I mean, it's my chance.
Yeah, not Talia. You cannot disappoint Talia. Not my yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna confess you a little secret. I also watched Mary Mark the entire. I loved her.
Yes.
It was
I'm watching it today.
One of my first celebrity crushes ever.
Yeah, she's so pretty. I mean, who wouldn't have a crush on her, right?
Yeah. And then I also like this Brazilian soap opera, the clone.
Mm.
Is it called the clone? The clone?
Ah, yes, clone.
Yeah, I loved it as well. That was like the last soap opera I ever watched in my life.
Yeah, I love that one too. I actually started belly dancing after that. Yeah, I mean, I always loved it, but I think the soap opera was just an incentive, so it was all the rage at the time.
You are a dancer yourself as well.
I am. I've practiced belly dance for almost 10 years. Then I quit, and now I'm back to it, but it's a different style. It's called tribal fusion, but it's some sort of belly dance, and yeah. So I mean, I like doing dancing emotes for a reason, right?
I can see. Let me ask you something, Isa. Besides the Thalia mode, what other I've seen you're working on a maybe martial art related mode or something like that, probably. You did the buffalo dance.
Yeah. I mean, the Thalia after. I mean, yeah, Thalia was after Fashion Week, right? Yes. Because I've done the first 3 NFT emotes for the Fashion Week, the Spotlight, the Chica and the Fashionista. And after that, I think the Thalia dance was the second time we would have NFT emotes. And after that, I mean, especially now that everybody can do NFT emotes, I mean, I worked a lot on the documentation and tutorials. I was like, is this enough for people to start making their own animations? Because, I mean, you never know if it's too technical or not, if it's missing some concepts or not. So, and then a lot of people from the community, even after NFT emotes was released for the public, a lot of people from the community reached out to me and asking to
help me out.
Yes. I have a great idea for an emote. Help me out. So, yeah, I did the yoga one with Super Nina. It was a pleasure doing that one because I've practiced yoga myself too. So, and I think the meditation stuff is really interesting. It goes right into the philosophy behind the Kung Fu, which I practice Kung Fu. So the philosophy is pretty much the same. The beginning is the meditation itself. So I think it's really interesting having practiced yoga myself. I really like Super Nina's idea of having a place in the Central Land for meditation, and
I love it as well, to be honest.
Yes, I think it's awesome. Like it's nice to have a place where okay, I'm just gonna stand there to relax, like to take a breath, and I mean just stay there, and it's a very interesting place. I mean, mental health is really important, so I think it's a great initiative from hers. And after that, it was like there's the Buffalo one, I made one for job too. It was also called blind line dance because all the people who had the boats would also have the boats. So I made those two, and yeah. Besides the emotes I do for the foundation, stuff I do for the foundation. When on my free time, I help the community with their emotes, their ideas.
Nice. That's pretty cool from you to actually get involved on helping the community bring their ideas to life. Because just like for instance, in my case, um, I don't know how to design the werewolves or to create the emotes, but I do have a wild imagination, and I've had many community members helping me out to create my werewolf, or emotes or whatever. So it's pretty cool that you're also a part of that pool of people who's willing to do that, because I know who I'm gonna turn to when I decide on my emote. It will be a niche,
I think
mission emote.
yeah. I think this kind of partnership is interesting because it brings people together. I mean, people with ideas and people with technique, the technical skills to reproduce that. So, and a lot of times you even become friends with the person. I mean,
I was about to tell you that this is like one thing from the Central End that blew my mind is there's a lot of douchebags around, just to be clear, but there's a lot of amazing people around as well.
yeah.
And for instance, Milito, the person that I started this show with, we became friends, like in real life. We've met, we are friends, but our friendship originated from the Central End. How
Yeah.
we met, and it's amazing. I think it's amazing. I think this is gonna revolutionize like our lives, and it's already doing it. I mean, it's
Yes,
gonna.
I totally agree. I have made so many good friends along the way, especially before, after the Thalia emote, since I posted that, and that's when I got, let's say, known for the community. And I've made so many good friends. I mean, and what's really nice, I think, it's really nice in the Central End. It's because I mean, there's not uh, this barrier, the distance barrier. Like in real world, I mean, there are people all over the world, and I can't meet them in person, and I can't interact with them. But somehow in the Central End, I feel like you feel closer to them. Like I mean, it's really interesting. I mean, the first time I had this experience was last year during the festival because there was the pandemic, and I had this friend that I really, really love, and we couldn't meet. I mean, it was like 2 years since I had last seen him, and then I invited him to the festival, and it was like so awesome seeing him right in front of me in there. And even though in person we hadn't met for a long, long time, so I think it makes it easier when it comes to the distance. I mean, you feel more connected to the people and not so far away. So that's really nice.
Thing is that it connects you to people in a different way, because it connects you to people while creating an experience. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
in my personal experience, I really enjoy exploring the Central End with friends. Like sometimes I post, hey, I'm gonna be exploring this area. Who wants to join in? And usually one or two people come in. We jump into Discord, we talk, we play, and it's fucking insane. It's amazing. Like it's because it's not only a video game. It's a
Yeah.
shared experience. You can meet other people. You can go to all these places. You can play. You can create. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
also think that it's an amazing experience. And as a user, I feel it's my responsibility as well to create this, to do something in return of the community of
Mm-hmm.
of this place that we all like so much, and that's where all these projects land in between. We're just trying, like I told you, we're trying to have a show where you can come and tell us about your music, tell us about what you're building. Tell us about what you would like to change in the central and whatever. It's so interesting. Which leads me to my next question, and is like, what do you think? Well, what would you change in the central end? Like, if you had the chance, what would you change?
Maybe what I would add. I would add, if I could, like.
What would you add? Yes.
More interaction between the avatars. Like we try the best we can with hugs and all that, but I miss the human interaction a little more. Like getting to perform actions together with your friends, like maybe a choreography together or something like that.
Or that would be nice.
Like a hug, but actually, like you ask someone, I mean, I want to hug you, you want to hug me, and there's an actual action that will happen, and people will do that together. So
yeah, like actually, yeah, this is next step of the experience to act.
Yes.
Like humanize the interaction a little bit more.
Yes, because I mean, I feel most people are in there. There's the experience, but most people are in there for the social aspect of it, like interacting with other people, getting to know other people, making new friends. So it even adds to that idea that I was saying, that it makes the distance, it overcomes the distance barrier. So
Lisa, just to wrap it up, to end this amazing interview, what would you tell, like, active users, women active users, who are thinking or who may be considering jumping in the creative aspect of the central and creation? What would you give them as an advice? Or what?
I would tell them that there's a great male community in Decentraland that would welcome them with open arms. I mean, all the ladies in Decentraland, they're also such great people, and they're so helpful. Like, they're always willing to help people and welcome people, and it's a safe place. I feel like it's a safe place for women. At least so far it has been. So you don't have to worry about anything. Just being yourself and dance the way you want, dress the way you want, and you won't have any issues in the central end. So it's a safe place for women for sure.
Oh, that's amazing, Isa. Isa, I gotta tell you, please keep doing what you're doing. Okay, you're an inspiration for many, myself included. I love what you do. I love what you're doing, and I can't wait to see what you have cooking for us for the near future.
Thank you.
It has been a pleasure having you here for this interview.
Yes, it was a pleasure joining. Thanks for having me.
You get to join us in the future again, so that we can get an update on your creation.
Of course, I'll be back for sure.
Very good,
I'll be back for sure.
Thank you for being here. You're amazing.
Thank you for having me.
Just like your Twitter tag is amazing, you are amazing. Thank you for that.
Oh, thank you.
Ciao, Isa.
Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.
Pues muy bien, nos va a explicar un poco para la gente que no comprende el inglés.
Claro.
¿Quién es Isamazing?
¿Quieres decirle tú, Marco, por favor? Coméntale.
La verdad es una entrevista muy rica, muy larga, llena de información, pero rescatando, digamos, todo lo que uno escucha es el que estamos frente a una, o Pixelia, mejor dicho, estuvo frente a una artista que es gigante en cuanto a lo que es construir comunidad a lo que es construir dentro de Decentraland, que también algo que rescato que Pixelia preguntó fue cómo es ser una mujer en el mundo de la tecnología. Y ella muestra ese cambio también al ser parte, inspirar también al resto de las personas. Y llegó a hacer muchísimas cosas en poco tiempo, digamos, en todo lo que está haciendo en Decentraland ya. Digamos, como había mencionado Pixelia, y ella le había contado cuando se contactó con Thalía, por ejemplo, y generó, digamos, lo que eran los emotes, el cual se lo envió a ella también, y está en su MetaMask que había contado. Y la verdad que es una artista increíble, pero Pixelia vos la tuviste mucho más cerca, hablaste en la previa. ¿Qué podés contar?
Pues así que puedo rescatar yo. ¿Qué te puedo rescatar de eso? Te puedo rescatar que ella me comentó como un poco su experiencia como mujer y como... Sí, eso fue como lo que más me llamó la atención de toda nuestra... O sea, ella en sí es muy talentosa, sí, como que... Pero me llamó la atención fue que me dijera que simplemente por el hecho de ser mujer le toca lidiar con personas, hombres que le escriben como, hey, necesito que me ayudes en un proyecto, y luego el proyecto es que le están queriendo echar piropos, ¿sí? O que le están queriendo, sí, como con otras intenciones que no son laborales, ¿sí? O sea, que debe ser fastidioso eso, pero pues me rescato también mucho su actitud, ¿sí? Como que ella no se ha dejado contaminar de mala actitud, ¿sí? También es muy talentosa, obviamente. Ha estado involucrada con todo lo que tiene que ver las guías de creación y de uso de los emotes. Sí, ella trabaja en el Foundation, entonces, pues todo lo que estamos viendo que tiene que ver con emotes es algo en lo que ella ha estado involucrada. Incluso todos los emotes que sacó DG, ¿sí? Todos los sacaron con los guidelines que ella escribió. Entonces...
Una locura.
Pues que es una... Dentro de las personas que hemos tenido acá en el programa, yo creo que Isa es como la que más carácter de leyenda tiene, ¿sí? Hasta ahora.
Hablando de eso, mi gente, no se olvide de coger el pop con Isamazing. No se olvide que está aquí abajo. No se olvide de cogerlo. Muchas gracias a Isamazing y a Pixelia por esta interview más que tenemos en la emisión. Yo quería hablar también de otra cosa. Quería hablar un poco de Ice Poker, que va a llegar al cumpleaños, como he dicho. Ah, qué bueno. ¿Esa ficha de dónde la tienes? ¿De un casino?
Sí, me la robé a mi papá una vez, cuando era chico, y la tengo acá.
Ah, tranquilo.
Yo tengo esto, mira, Milito, parecido, pero mira. Yo tengo esto, mira. Es un grinder.
Ah, qué chulo. Qué chulo, está chulo, tío.
Es un grinder de fichas de póker.
Muy bueno.
Está bien, está bien.
Marco, para inspirarme para Pepe.
Tenemos que hacer uno de DJ de póker, ¿no?
Sí.
¿Ah? De los productos, producto DJ, hacemos
Producto DJ, sí, para... voy a jugar póker. Oh, no, voy a fumar porro.
Qué chulo, tío, qué chulo.
Épico.
No, y también habla un poco, mi gente de Entre, no se olvide, podéis descargar la aplicación. Tenemos todas las artistas que estamos pasando adentro. Las emisiones también lo estamos...
No nos quiera probar nuestra aplicación en Apple. Si alguien lo conoce...
El Apple es muy duro, tío. Apple muy complicado. Hay muchas cosas que hace antes y dura tiempo, ¿sabes?
Pero está disponible ya para el 60% de los celulares. Y las personas que pueden tenerlo, háganlo porque la verdad les va a cambiar la vida. La verdad es una aplicación muy trabajada.
Gracias, Marcos. Pero la gente también puede ponerlo en el browser de Apple y ponerlo como una aplicación en un icono, ¿sabes? Como el DJ Poker.
Totalmente.
Pero bueno, que llega muchas cosas y también tenemos un DJ. ¿No puede hablar un poco del DJ? Art Something.
El DJ que tenemos hoy es Art Something. Art es un DJ que es bastante activo en Decentraland. Él es un DJ polifacético, deberíamos decirlo. Solo te puedo decir algo sin decirte mucho, Milito. Nosotros lo hemos escuchado antes, pero no hemos escuchado esta faceta de él. ¿Sí? Es una persona que es lo que te digo, está bastante involucrada en la comunidad, que está involucrado en la creación de el salón de Búfalo. Y es una persona que apoya a toda la comunidad activamente. Es
muy activo, no se
muy
olvide.
Activo y siempre está dispuesto a apoyar a la comunidad, entonces eso hay que rescatárselo. Sí, así que Artie, if you're listening to this, bro, I love you, bro. And I respect you a lot. Thank you for everything you do for this amazing community.
Muchas gracias, hombre. Y
Marcos, qué primer episodio, ¿no?
El primero de muchos.
Vamos a dejar, mi gente, que ya ha pasado mucho tiempo. Muchas gracias a todos. Muchas gracias a Pixelia. Marcos, si quieres decir algo también.
La verdad es hermoso estar acá, aprender, digamos, de ustedes, de todo lo que estamos haciendo, poder compartir este espacio hermoso y sobre todo, digamos, estamos escuchando a referentes, aprendiendo un poco más todavía. Estamos por escuchar ahora un DJ que se la pasan de Decentraland trabajando y creo que todas las personas que en este momento están sentadas se deben sentir igual. Es mucha información y por lo menos yo siento que aprendí mucho más de lo que sabía hace un día. Así que es el episodio 1, vamos por más y es un placer estar acá y un honor y agradezco la oportunidad. Así que digo salud con mi taza de agua.
Yo ya me tomé mi cerveza, pero salud.
Y vamos a Argentina y vamos a Messi, ¿no?
Sí, vamos, carajo.
Venga, vamos. Y espero que Bélgica también. Mi gente, ya nos vemos. Muchas gracias. Terminamos con
el DJ. Thank you for being here with us tonight.
Muchas gracias. Un beso. Y nos vemos la semana que viene. Venga, mi gente.
The hottest music flavor, you motherfuckers.
And let's start like this, son. Turn with this one.
Nobody knows what it is.
Welcome to the Central Games. Let's fucking go.
You know, I love doing stuff like this. You know what I mean? And bringing back the old golden age era.
Everybody show me love.
Just because I really love music.
My love for good music keeps growing stronger.
We create the artist sound.
Yes, I am. I'm in love.
The Central Games. I love you.
You know, once you hear something sampled and then you hear the original, you realize something happened in the translation.
Not all of this stuff is mine. I mean, it almost feels like, to a degree, it's public property.
For me, the most definitive sound in hip-hop is like the sound of a needle skipping over a scratchy record.
The best sound of hip-hop is sampling.
That's the style that made hip-hop.
We don't make songs based on sample. We have a song first and find it to the perfect sample.
The idea of not having any instruments, but having a turntable and saying, well, fine, this is my instrument.
What's the deal with you break record cats that's putting out all the original records that we sample from and snitching by putting us on the back of it saying that we use stuff? You know how that go. Stop doing that, y'all are violating straight up and down.
So respect the architect, the architect.
And on that note, let's get back to the
pleasure.
What is hip-hop music without
digging in the crates and creating new musical sounds?
And what is
hip-hop what it is?
Without
musical culture.
Curtis Mayfield, Aretha Franklin,
Jackson 5, the whole Motown, Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson and Teddy Pendergrass and Natalie Cole, Millie Jackson, Barcades, Cameo, Barry White, all that. So I studied the culture, so that's why with sampling, we can take from anything and make a hot beat.
Welcome to Decentral Games. Let's fucking go.
Decentral Games, LFG.
Rapid Feinschliff.
Dieser Track demonstriert im Rest, es geht auch fett.
Rapid Feinschliff.
Ich will euch Geschichten auftischen, die wahr sind.
Decentral Games.
Was heißt eigentlich real? Wichtig ist nur, was ich fühle. Wichtig ist nur, was ich fühle.
Make music for my people.
Decentral Games, LFG.
I don't even know the guy. It's something. I didn't even seen him before.
Hello, fire department. I just called to let you know that I am the bomb, and I'm about to blow up. Whoops, cancel that. It's too late.
So magnificent. This is where I started. So fast.
On a du talent sur les ondes. Triptyque, c'est quoi? Trio, tranchant comme un hélicoptère. Alors on bouge la tête sur le kick et la stère. We invite you to move. Come on, 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 move. Where should I start?
Decentral Games, LFG.
But don't make me wait too long, cause I'ma move on the dance floor when they put something smooth on. So turn up the bass, it's better when it's loud, cause I like to move the crowd.
All I know, that's a bad motherfucker. All I know, he's about to drop some shit now. All I know, that's a bad motherfucker. All I know, he's about to drop some shit now. Rock a beat to make them all face back.
Welcome to Decentral Games. Let's fucking go.
I got another funky break for you. Hit it.
Check the vibe.
the days on the boulevard I landed. We used to kick routines and the presence was fitting. It was I, the abstract, and me, the 5-footer. I kept the mad style, so step off the turntables. You know the time when we rock the spot. Artifacts, new Jerusalem, catch wreck and get the props. You know the time when we rock the shit. Tame one and MCL, we be the ultimate. You know the time when we rock the spot. Artifacts, new Jerusalem, catch wreck and get the props, nigga. You know the time when we rock the shit. Artifacts, MCL, we be the ultimate.
The Central Games. Let's fucking go.
Central Games, LFG.
The Central Games. Let's fucking go.
I get spanned if I do, get spanned if I don't. So sometimes I will and sometimes I won't. Puff mad, stink, crack a 40 down the back, sit fat and relax and plan my attack. Not the one to test, I possess mad finesse. My boot, I was blessed, one bird in the nest. Chills with my peeps, steady bouncing in jeeps on the New York street, hitting urban concrete. I'm the man, untestable with the extraterrestrial flow. 456 ELO, pop the top on the 40-ounce bottle. I'm not the one to follow, I'm not the role model.
LFG.
Should I stay or should I go? Guess I should stay at home. Status pose, screaming words down my throat, so I regurgitate and let them all choke. I bet it all double up, double cup to keep it cold. Huddle up, mobilize to the people risen. Got me scared of sniffles from the neighbors, hear domestic violence. No one intervenes, they say it ain't their business. They should sleep in prison. We can't mobilize with all the social distance. We can internalize or breathe existence. The fear of it all feeds the system.
Check it out. Check it out.
They say they won't, it's just the caffeine. They don't interact when I drop some of the art, but they argue and they at me. Off the atlas, I wipe the mat clean. And that leaves filing all them on their bad knees, asking their abuser to lead them all home, begging for an answer like it's Stockholm. Gang wars, tough guys, alone divided in the class war. Ran out of ammo and back up, led on the back porch. We still creeping through the trap door, knocking out at home, fleeing when they cast war. Something from the hills will trickle down and crystallize to gems. Someone's always out to kill the vibe, or they brother or a problem. Goblins, monsters, invisible. Tools of war, solid weapons, staking hush. Save the precious oxygen, blind survivors walk. drinking your blood, sweat, tear ducts. We chased by the fair while we chase bucks. The music makes sense when it drops in the future like latent dust. The music makes no sense, it drops in the future like it dust. Spaceman, they be playing us. Echoes from a galaxy, they preparing us. Tomorrow became yesterday, party for none.
Untouchable.
It's 911 of a different kind. Towers imploded up on the inside. Some loose souls, whether they live or die. They was never scared, they was terrified.
The wrong one to fuck with.
Giants playing cellos, shouting violins, so they drank all the blood from the bandit. Adrenochrome, in they cellophane, anxiety, killed us quietly. With nothing to say, yeah. Take a deep breath and hold it, because it's precious. Separated humans, we cannot mobilize. Watch when they come to get us. We can see the trauma while our heads rolling. They control the limbs while the dead rolled in.
That you never heard of.
Yeah, we the heroes, the legends they never speak about. Killing the kings, they watch the masters drown. Free the shackles and chains and leave a broken crown. We the myth in the wind, blowing their castles down.
I hope that you listen.
Yeah. I need more. I need more.
That you listen.
I need more. He said, now she's dead. He lit the path for her to die. Killed her with a lie. He was the system and the prisoner was. She, to be free, was a mission achieved by any means by force. Relieved of his position, follows the regime. Warriors versus machines.
You better listen up.
So what you think? The system won't fall? I hear the revolution through the echoes in the hall.
Watch me, dude, watch me.
You all forgot the reason I'm here? It's revolution. I just took some time to open your ears. The evolution.
Decentral Games, LFG.
That's a fact. We up on this one, son. What's the deal? What up, bitch?
Decentral Games, let's fucking go.
I represent the hardcore.
Rough, rugged, and raw.
The B&B, the mic's my only friend. I represent the hardcore.
Rough, rugged, and raw.
The B&B, the mic's my only friend. I represent the hardcore.
Rough, rugged, and raw.
The B&B, the mic's my only friend.
Solomon's ancestor.
Yo, what's up, son?
What's up, kid? What's going on, kid?
Yo, man, I'm just doing my thing, man. Yo, super follow it, man. You know how we be working. Cash moves everything around me. Queen get the money. Dollar bill, yo. I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job. Had second hands. Moms bounced on old men. So then we moved to Shallon Land, a young youth, you're rocking the go-to, low goose. Only way I begin to G-York was drug loot. And let's start it like this, son, rolling with this one and that one, pulling out gats for fun. But it was just a dream for the teen who was a fiend. Started smoking wools at 16 and running up in gates and doing hits by high stakes, making my way off fire skates. No question I was speed for cracks and weed.
The combination made my eyes bleed. No question, I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Sticking up right boys on board. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas, rolling in MPVs. Every week we made 40 G. Yo, brothers, respect mine. I ain't gonna tech now. Bow, move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
We act on animal instinct, survival of the primitive. Invade your camp, then set up a perimeter. Interrogate the prisoner, ransack your residence. Order from the president to document this evidence. Company commander, this is my version of capital. Punishment scars from carving out shards to shrapnel. Attacking with passion, the movement of murder is intimate. In hand-to-hand combat of atomic bombs that disintegrate. Let me reiterate, in a state of neurosis. A license to kill, plus an expert with explosives. Assault forces, feel the shell shock. Section A sounds great, give me your cell block. It sure as hell's hot, I'd rather go there. Crouch down, jungle fatigue, guerrilla warfare. On watch, think about the bullets I've dodged. Light the smoke and posted up for the night in camouflage.
Military minded, military minded, military minded. I strategize plots.
You best to get ready, or get rock steady. You best to get ready, or get rock steady. You best to get ready, or get rock steady. You best to get ready, get ready. You best to get ready, or get rock steady. Over some shit petty. It'd be a shame like my brother Daniel got slain on Indian. So overstand when we in this hell worshiping the image that got us in it. But we love these streets. My brother's playing for keeps. My word is born, but all you hearing is beats. Next year come around, you in the ground like cleats or trying to run away from the ways of this world. This shit is deep, boy. For real, this shit is deep like my brother Bone. Will he ever come home? My brother Live won't. But then most niggas don't. Plus Philadelphia all burnt out. Everybody all turned out like you a thug, yeah, but I'm not thugged out. Though I walk with the burner out, know the gun you now. And we stay clapping, yo, you gun you down. From Philadelphia all around. You can smell the rounds when the shells hit the ground like rain. You can hear the sound, niggas think it's a game until they feel the flames of the full pound. And see, it's not a game.
It's high risk, it's high risk, it's live with, it's federals, it's fly chicks. You can die for nonsense and war on some mob shit. Politics involved with this, it's high risk.
The ones who can handstand on the blade of a sword and the tips of their fingers. For 40 days and 40 nights, and if I'm forced to fight, my tongue will swipe a freestyle like BMX bikes and quarter pipes. My style is flawless, I'll levitate on cordless mics. Of course it's life, and I'm the rawest type, potent like northern lights. My jaws are tight to leave you scarred worse than an orca bite. My reputation's got tigers crouching just from the thought of life. From a ghetto walker life, with man don't ramp and skin with things. Hungry ghetto youth who would chop your fingers off for pinky rings. More attitude than any WWF wrestler. My character will smack you down, my personality will suplex you. Life I don't play, boy, don't take me for no Hugh Hefner, cause you know I fuck your soul up worse than the sadistic shoe mender. I take you out with one blow, even if you was the master of karate, kung fu, kickboxing, judo, jiu-jitsu or taekwondo. Run with your one flow, I spit with so much vision I could help Q-tips missing and find that wallet in El Segundo. And yes, you done know, life's a new millennium funds. Fuck a jukebox, slip my fingers at 12 tens and make them respond.
How I freak the melody, I speak with integrity, feel the energy, I rhyme real steadily. I'm the best someone said to me. In my head I'm like I better be, I never see, wouldn't wanna upset the streets. Love the west and east, coast and ladies at deep throat. Watch DVDs at home, through the weed smoke, counting G-notes. He's dope, floating on beats so similar to a speedboat. Trying to feed folks, they need me like sun and water to make the seeds grow. Take me out in your dreams, bro, I'm light years ahead, and you seem slow. Fuck your weak flow, I put mine in the freezer to keep cold. You know my stilo, too hard to decode. Move you like leaves in the wind when the breeze blows. Hands down, I beat foes.
Yo, you rappers thought you could see me, but the Philly be mad at the Mussolini, shouting more than John Thorne and the Sweeney. Believe me, when I speak in divine, I'm spitting the hype lines. I'm worse than the volatile gas inside of a pipeline. I'm darker than Algarve in the nighttime. When I'm writing this, from when I'm reciting this, I could blind your wall just despite this. The dark jewels spitting flows inside of a shark pool, and I'm painting a picture inside of your mind just like it's an art school. I'm burning from morning, deserving the surgeon's warning, cause I'm lethal. Just to purchase my CD is illegal. Like a pack of cigarettes under the age of 16. This sick dream, spitting lyrical shit that's pristine. I rip spleens, have your spinal cord hanging from your jeans. You hip hop heads like addicts, and I'm feeding all you fiends. I'm God blessed and never expressing demonic traits, and I'm sending you and your mates back to your embryonic state.
Oh yeah, feel the funk.
This outspoken MC got serial killers on my tail, hawking to be washing, walking to free, stalking the sea. They're just jealous cause the voices are talking to me. Fuck it, I don't need a fam, shit I wild out for death. So I suggest you practice safe sex. Go fuck yourself with these lyrics I anoint. Stay hard like my joint. Always have to tell my pants that it's not polite to point. Straight jacket to rap, and y'all think I'm having fun here. I haven't lost my mind, it's backed up on a disc somewhere. So don't tempt me, I have you emptied if you're full of it. And not only constipated people don't give a shit. Don't give a fuck, nah, I call it mentally celibate. Horn broken, watch your finger, just for the hell of it. Sit back, watch your grave as you float to the sky. As you float to the sky.
My method of madness. How deep? It's deeper than Atlantis. My method of madness.
The engine to my comprehension is just too complex.
My method of madness. How deep? It's deeper than Atlantis. My method of madness.
You get blaze when the mic's
now in the way I'm celibate, cause I don't give a fuck regardless. Eclipse the spotlight, leave you flossing in the darkness. So call me heartless. My attributes come in the number, son. Incredible, nice, relentless. Just to name some of them, I run with them cats. Rule in the litter box, paradox. I'm with the outfox. APB's up on the real MC me. Freestyle fluidity, Lamborghinis have engines. I got ingenuity, get you open like partial nudity. Wow, your episodes are reruns, cause there could only be one. Master like Jimmy Castor's funky bunch, cause I just begun. Without further ado, bringing you tropical, phenomenal, arsonist flows that goes beyond your optical. Some claim they have 3 eyes, I leave them all hypnotized. Or who think they can see me, viewer discretion is advised. Realize it is ill, whack MCs must to get a move on. Now I'm through, now just continue to get your groove on.
My method of madness. How deep? It's deeper than Atlantis. My method of madness.
The engine to my comprehension is just too complex.
My method of madness. How deep? It's deeper than Atlantis. My method of madness.
You get blaze when the mic's
always true. There are a master.
For the faint of heart, this is state-of-the-art address from the funky president, Philadelphia resident. Raised on cold cuts and cold crush, a soldier who won't fold up. I'm hold up, yo, hold up. Don't mean to be rude. Let me take a second or two to introduce the scratch mechanics on the ones and twos. My name God, Soul Pros, yo, don't get it confused. Y'all butt crews can't do nothing but lose. The funk ooze from the groove to the needle to the speaker to you. Now I'ma chill, watch they hands while they speaking to you.
DJ Ski.
Question.
Excel.
Can tell your crew don't want it on the 21200s, cause my crew came stomping through and smelled fish, self-driven and feltless. They cut your ear wax if it came in a 12-inch. Crap scratch like a shellfish. They turntablists, DJs who turn terrorists. You better off dead or just running to see your therapist. Massage wax like tight backs. Sharp cuts leave you bleeding, unable to strike back. It's like that, smack, dead in your face. Mechanics known for burying brakes. Y'all niggas only good for carrying crates. I smoke L's just to marinate before before I marry the mic and bully rappers like a marionette. Your beat juggling is jumbled in. You're back to back, got a herniated disc. Mechanics murder any click. New Jerusalem to the 215, 2-bit team. Get broken down to 4 bits from a scratch performance. 33s, 78s, or 4/5. They bang the short shit. Your best choice is forfeit. Your flight case could become your coffin if you're not cautious to sneak out the back door quick.
And now, in your atmosphere, I cut with precision.
Check it out. Yo, it's the slow flow mechanic. Next up, I'm the kid.
Y'all know the name.
Get up.
Follow me. Straight to dog, Mr. Everybody rock with smack fire out ya. Step up. It's the man we all know and love. You don't know how nice I am.
Once upon a time in Tijuana, I met a sexy Havana named Dewana. Her bill gave her more sex appeal than Lola Falana. Age 19 with more spirit than Nirvana. A badass cutting up like Benny Hanna. Puffing on a Philly blunt filled with marijuana. I asked her how she liked them and she said Americana. So I stripped her to her drawers like Madonna. Placed my hand up on her drum, she said, "Evo, you're way too low to dip the gap and movements up a cap." Opened up a path, placed my hand up on her knee, she said, "Stop teasing me." Upon the twat, I hit the spot, strike and go like a minor, but no condom. So I passed on her vagina, cause unprotected sex is bungee jumping with spaghetti. And when it comes to AIDS, I just ain't ready. See, I ain't down with no venereal diseases like Ghana.
Were you disappointed?
Kinda. But in Tijuana, Dewana gave her Ella a head job. This shit ain't O'Connor, so ill I asked them freaking chill, Mayana. But she never told me she had a man who would kill for her honor. Now the situation's inflamed, no time for games. And I refuse to lose my life over a day. Cinco de Mayo was the day in the month that he checked his girl for being an outhouse stunt. Your girl is an outhouse stunt, no need to front. She got a man for every day in a month. Your girl is an outhouse stunt. Support and checking the drawers.
She knows me now, this bad little sister. I see she caught the bump, so we said haircut a nigga, so she stepped. Hello, can I get your autograph? What? I cut your son's hair and now you want my ass? Trick D's my name and it ain't all about the fame, yo. Cause when I'm not here rapping, you are still the same hoe. You're front and you still stuck your foot in your mouth. It's tragic they only spit when niggas got clout. Tick, tick, your time's run out like Hugo Max. If you ain't the real, you can get the axe. No outhouse stunt, but likes to chill and smoke country in the middle of the night. She likes to fuck me real tight. Wait, hold up, she thinks she got the hand that rocks the cradle. But before I get my stick, I got the strap on the radio. She can be your hun, but you don't want the lumps on your nuts. It's one of the two, while the crew was hitting the guts.
Your girl is an outhouse stunt, no need to front. She got a man for every day in a month. Your girl is an outhouse stunt. Support and checking the drawer. It seems your girl is like a squirrel playing before my nuts. And if you don't put her in check, then I'ma stab her guts. If I was you, I'd terminate her just like Sarah Connor. No telling how many guys have been in her vagina. Now here's the situation, your girl is basement. Down upon her knees and head-to-head conversation. The semen you'll be creaming ventilates her throat like horse. But if you love your boss before you hit them drawers, pause. She sucks up dirty dicks with more power than a Hoover. And every night is like to find a different guy to Cuba. A nymphomaniac can when her husband slaps. She straps on the silly sir. Super sleeper, air matches backpack. No need for lies, beat your girl's been between more sheets than Jasper Osley. So la-da-da-da, 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 slow down, baby. Her vagina's house for niggas, this shit's during the transatlantic trade. I wouldn't fuck her with your dick and that's
and checking the drawers. Your girl is an outhouse stunt, no need to front. She got a man for every day in a month. Your girl is an outhouse stunt. So pause and checking the drawers.
Not speak English. I am at your disposal with 187 other languages along with their various dialects and subtongues.
I'll shiver your timberlands. You shoulder freeze 'em like sub. Zero, no hero, you stuck in mid-air. I'm finna get air. Jordan with sneakers, skywalking, stepping on flies, gnats, mosquitoes, some bugs, mad. Who you gon' call? I'm Raid, institutional size. You know I'll come if you stay, brothers get sprayed. Hey, yeah, season I'm saucy on singles. Ladies get ready because at parties, that noggin he mingles. Different my conversation, ladies not seeing me and they sight. Tonight if all fails, conversation in braille. I got a bowl for you to feel rub, moving between mad people. Dance floor is hot and sweaty, I'm cool drinking my liquor. Liquor make me think quicker, never getting me sicker. With the skills on the reels, I need a million straight to go. Doc, yeah, juice. To give you pimples when you see me, I'm about to get loose. Doc, I'm loose. I'm on some swallow when they see me, I'm about to get paid. Doc, I'm paid. Recognize an organotter for you talk and get played. Doc, yeah, played. While I'm sipping, act right. Touching bases with people, conversation begins. I move like Michael Jackson's feet, moonwalking on them. I noticed when the moon was half, your asses fell off. Now that they see me in the spotlight, I'm off that. Shut them down from the Old Town. Drinking that old English from Chunk Finks on who? I ain't dissing nobody, that's his fucking name. Word to luscious who live the plushness and ain't insane. Like JT, the bigger figure, I learned to recognize game. And you can shoot until you die. And I ain't trapping. Keeping on with my stepping overheads. Yeah, I'm flipping with no hassle. So I ain't falling down like a white dude. Upset, dressing like he's Eddie Haskell. You better flee me, I'll shake you like a wee-wee. With the skills on the reels, I need a million straight to go. Doc, yeah, juice. To give you pimples when you see me, I'm about to get loose. Doc, I'm loose. I'm on some swallow when they see me on the show to get paid. Doc, I'm paid. Recognize an organotter for you talk and get played. Doc, yeah, played. While I'm sipping, act right. Touching bases with people. Frequently in the night, I'm on some Bobby head joint. Off and open in a flyway. Frequency, form C's, conversation continues. That motion, man, I wait for my strange, awkward way that I'm gonna change. And strike like a mage. Leave your face with legions. If you step to my legion, coming out to make an incision. And insert some of my work. While you checking my styles like a clerk. Bros gonna chirp when I walk in the room like I'm hurt. I'm a freaking freaky pleaser. Girls say I'm a crowd pleaser. Shouldn't leave us, he's a teaser, talking wiser, looking good. I'm a laxative for constipated wackiness. Hype so nice, I like this kid. I shifts and shoots like Marvin Newton. Brother place your bet up on the table, makes me able flip a tune and knock 30 million niggas out the fucking room. I came wild off that backstreet curve. With the skills on the reels, I need a million straight to go. Doc, yeah, juice. Give you pimples when you see me, I'm about to get loose. Doc, I'm loose. I'm on some swallow when they see me on the show to get paid. Doc, I'm paid. Recognize an organotter for you talk and get played. Doc, yeah, played. While I'm sipping, act right. Touching bases with people.
Some in the hell mouth and show them how the heat tastes. Cremates your teammates over fucking beat breaks. Kidnap your DJ, stuff them in a briefcase. Snuff you in deep face, you're stuck in a knee brace. It's not Barack, I put wings and slings, dings and things, and take rings from kings. Like I stalk Jordan on your block with a Horton. The top warden who chop your top without warning. It's like a tomahawk with the thought for soaring. On any college jock who was caught for snoring. The cop the NA rock and they thought it was boring. Drop from shock cause the record is scoring. It only takes one to blitz your squad. Got the pigs wearing armor like Comorian guards. You like Iceman, trying to flex in hell.
got you feeling hesitant to step on stage and represent.
It's your complex that rips and wrecks your confidence, creates paranoias inside of your mind when you rhyme.
The term Chino's Latin,
but I got black soul. Flows I create unforgettable, like Nat King Cole. Bullet holes through the shields of your Land Cruiser. My click is stone like their eyes gaze the Medusa.
Making this picture clearer.
It gets weirder than incest. Knowledge my name, I'm on a different plane like Harvey Villagers. Getting the people hyped like Monday night at the Improv. Diving Ricky's Lake, plus I rush like Limbaugh. I will detach your limbs, there ain't no wins if you test mine. You won't be coming back again like Sinbad sitcom.
I think they want a battle.
You blew up like Roseanne's belly. It starts to to do me like Aaliyah and R. Kelly. Fear and superstition could get iller than circumcision, and things could get more ugly than Coolio in his hair prison. My mind's a warfare like Marshall or Justin. Psychosis be exploding by spontaneous combustion. Kill all my complexes, make any crowd screaming, yeah.
A pulse and catch a bullet in your back like Philip Fidel.
It's your complex that makes you buy a fake Rolex to impress the next big butt, big breast like it's a contest.
Complex, I make you worship and act or lex. Now that you feel inadequate, you're cashing checks for sex.
But see,
rappers are in danger.
It doesn't really matter cause I'm living in hell. Murder in my eyes, it's a Chino Excel. Nobody's really safe, it ain't hard to tell that.
Rappers are in danger.
Yo, I catch more beef than a Hasidic Jew. You catch 2 thumbs down like a Matty Rich movie review. Your individuality's missing like Adam Walsh. Your image faker than the hair on Diana Ross. Too far gone inside of my art form, worshipping the ground that I walk on's cool, but why you being me, who's being you? I'm hot like Patra, doggy style on all fours. End your career like Christopher Williams did Albie Shores. Mass hysteria, malaria comes through your area. You couldn't touch my style with hands across America. Woof, I slaughter, spit in your water like Kizzy Holmes. Leave you needing arthroscopic surgery like Quincy Jones. Cause I could give Dudley Demi and even Melba more. Van Halen Eddie, get Helen ready, make Pauly Shore. Your new single sounds like the Double Dutch Bus remix. Watching you collapse and die like it was River Phoenix. Me and rap go back like LL's hairline. Nigga, fuck your punchlines, I write fucking punch rhymes. I'm gorgeous, so when I perform, just leave your bitch at home. I'm the best thing that happened to bitches since the straightening comb. When I'm up in them spitting venoms, I never go soft. I make that pussy snap back and forth and forth. Some more outtakes over King Tech's rough breaks. I write more rhymes than Rick James make license plates.
It doesn't really matter cause I'm living in hell. Murder in my eyes, it's a Chino Excel. Nobody's really safe, it ain't hard to tell that.
Rappers are in danger.
It doesn't really matter cause I'm living in hell. Murder in my eyes, it's a Chino Excel. Nobody's really safe, it ain't hard to tell that.
Rappers are in danger.
Surrounded by more mysteries than the Stonehenge. Warring your friends, Chino X could make a coroner cringe. Urinating in the audience when I perform, biting the heads off chickens and bats like Ozzy Osbourne. I got multiple personalities, so be afraid. The cipher is Guyana, I'm Jim Jones, now here's the Kool-Aid. You better recognize and know the time like Morris Day or dance like Hit and Play, cause you ain't gonna hurt nobody. You better feel what life is taking you. Look up at the sky and ask why it's got forsaken you. Shinwai, bringing in new styles that MCs couldn't start when the walls be closing in on them like fat around Dr. Dre's heart. To keep in shape, I scrape knives and I take live disguise. Subliminally, I encourage teenage suicides. When my video's on the box, you gets to ordering. People wanna know the 411 on art of origin. I was bitter, got richer, the nigga child molester. Threw him out my shit like Red Fox did Ann Nesta. Can't be productive if your partner's just a lazy bitch. Leaves you feeling frustration like it's on the wild pitch. Now like Sammy Davis ran from the IRS, you better run from that nigga named Chino X. And if you're slow rolling, performing deeds with hesitance, remember you can be replaced like Ann Viv on Fresh Prince. Your man's holding you up, don't front like everything is dandy. Piece the King Tech, now I'm out like John Candy. Candy.
It doesn't really matter cause I'm living in hell. Murder in my eyes, it's a Chino Excel. Nobody's really safe, it ain't hard to tell that.
Rappers are in danger.
It doesn't really matter cause I'm living in hell. Murder in my eyes, it's a Chino Excel. Nobody's really safe, it ain't hard to tell that.
Rappers are in danger.
So now you gotta put in time if you wanna get near me. But you can't hear me cause you're an asshole like Dennis Leary. Leave it crispy like the children of Gaddafi. You couldn't get no justice if you dug up Thurgood Marshall's body. My career's right out the Bible in the show business. I drop my staff, they turn the snakes in court like I was Moses. If I find a new crew with the same circumstance, they'll catch the L and they'll be assed out like Prince's pants. I'm back on track without another nigga irking me. Piece the rag man, now I'm out like Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury.
It Doesn't really matter cause I'm living in hell. Murder in my eyes, it's a Chino Excel. The body's really safe, it ain't hard to tell.
Rappers are in danger.
Doesn't really matter cause I'm living in hell. Murder in my eyes, it's a Chino Excel. The body's really safe, it ain't hard to tell.
Rappers are in danger. Rappers are in danger.
Ayo, Flush, bring that, baby. Some nights I wake up out my sleep blasting. Go get some water for my aspirin. My life fashion. Gold chains, guns, and cash, and I'm axing. Do I have to be king for action? Fuck a player fame. New York is still the same, a Queens thing. Representing Flush reign supreme. It's a scheme just to overpower your team with cream. Man, you sensitive. How you let these cats shit on your residence with fake robberies? Who shot who with no evidence? I'm bringing it. Tired of niggas sitting back and seeing it. Skate through the life, penetrate streets is tripe. Representing from the lands with the guns and good smoke. Heavy shine, popping them wines and cutthroats. Don't provoke or get your team smoked for broke, no joke. You just a boy, you not bad enough to compete. Your challengers, I'm busting off the guns with the silencers. Word, New York, big city of dreams. Coming from Queens, where we don't get caught up in between with the nonsense. All these pussy niggas acting sex, take it off your chest. Bring it to the desert where I rest, southeast to west. Bustin' straight slugs through your vest. Worldwide, whenever beef is starting, keep your mind on Queens when the dogs start barking. Worldwide, whenever beef is starting, keep your mind on Queens when the dogs start barking. It's time to judge the whole situation. New York is full with murderers, guns, and court cases. Bagging with razors, Remy no chaser. That be that wasteland flavor is major. Vibrating through the states like a pager. Who's the one to blame when you get stuck for gold chains? Shooting close range, half of these niggas died in the game. It's a city thing, blasting that cops by all means. Keep it real throughout Queens, catching jokes for cream. On the tap phone, fucking with niggas that's far from home. GS is chrome, making power moves like Capone. Shit zone, fucking with this nigga, Flush hoes his own. Guaranteed to blow, puffing on the trees till I go lay low. Kidnapping children for dough, that's how it go. Based on criminal minds, traces are hard to find. To commit crime, half of these niggas is dropping dimes. Scared of time, blowing your block just like a mine. Flush is design, keep my neck flooded with shine. I'm out to get it. You feel something sweet, go get your eats and your peeps. And find your body parts on the street. Worldwide, whenever people starting, keep your mind on Queens when the dogs start barking. Worldwide, whenever people starting, keep your mind on Queens when the dogs start barking. Worldwide, whenever people starting, keep your mind on Queens when the dogs start barking. Worldwide, whenever people starting, keep your mind on Queens when the dogs start barking. Once again, this is throughout with the blood recorders compilation, y'all. Mixtape style.
I'm down in the ghetto with the bad boys walk. Willies don't speak and killers don't talk. Better watch your back where you at after dark. Cause you can hear the gunshots walk after midnight. And it might be you in the midst of this madness. Thought you was the baddest, now your status is DOA. We don't play no games, man, tricks are for kids. We don't sell no drugs, cause thugs do bids. And jail is for suckers and brothers with no name. Steady trying to win and don't know nothing about the game. So many brothers don't know the way to go. Caught up in the mix and gone with the flow. Got to keep your third eye open and stay awake. I take a look around and I'm surrounded by snakes and jakes wanna take away my freedom, but I'm gonna be the first one to see them coming, so I'm forever running. No doubt, you know, it's all real, it's all real. Come on, but don't let the world pass you by. You know, and no matter how hard you try, we will still survive. Word up. Now down in the ghetto, back around the way. Try to stay alive and hustle every day. Watch where you stepping when you doing what you gotta. Cause there's a lot of backstabbing happening in the 9-7. You on the outside trying to get inside. People on the inside don't wanna let you in. Places and spaces I've been put me in this to win. Plus I got some unfinished business. Everybody wanna be somebody large. What would you do to be the head man in charge? Play the pimp role, get the gold now jet. When I may stay broke cause I ain't sold out yet. But ain't nothing changed but the range and the depth. Ain't nothing left to do but stay true to death. And God bless the man that can stand on his own. Born alone, die alone, it's a known fact. If you black, it don't matter if you white. Every man got a right to decide where he going. For no one knows the hour or the time when the end comes like the thief in the night and light turns to darkness. No doubt, you know, it's all real, it's all real. Come on, come on, let the world pass you by. No doubt, and no matter how hard they try, we can still survive. Every man has a place. Word up. In his heart there's a space. You know what I'm saying? And no one can erase this reality. Coming at you. So take a ride in the sky, but don't let the world pass you by. And no matter how hard you try, we will still survive.
We're gonna take a little break, but we'll be back in a while, so don't nobody go nowhere.
Central Games, LFD.
Shackle me, not clean logic procreation. I did not invent the wheel, I was the crooked spoke adjacent. While the triple sixers lassos keep angels roped in the basement, I walk the block with a halo and a stick, poking your patience. Y'all catch a 30-second flash visual. Dirty cooperative men platoon, bloom head trip split ridiculous. Fathom the splicing of first generation fuck up with trickle down anti-hero smack. Cracking. I paced me game for 0 hour completion, green slash, Duke of early retirement, pick a dream. American nightmare hogging the screen. The door open so you can stumble in if you stop following me round the jungle. Now it's honor and I spell it with the H I stole from heritage. Merit crutch stole the wretched refuse of my teeming resonance. I promise. Tempest towards breed with a bleeding conscience. See the creed accent's responsive, but my sports divorce the wattage and I'm sleeping now. Wow. Yeah, the settlers laugh. You won't be laughing when your covered wagons crash. You won't be laughing when the buses drag your brother's flags to rags. You won't be laughing when your front lawn spangled with epitaphs. Won't be laughing. Then I'll hang my boots to rest when I'm impressed. So I triple knot them and forgot them. This origami dream is beautiful, but man, those wings will never leave the ground without a feather and a lottery ticket. Now settle down. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way.
Central Games. Let's fucking go.
Fame isn't everything.
As we lead them cease into battle, I stand ground with T Studios as my castle. Roaming through Norwegian wastelands, specialized in my verbal style through spray cans. Taking over, building empires like Caesar. Try to screw me and I screwed you like Ebenezer. Nice gals on the mic, fights for the grand prize. And lighting be the torch in the forest of the midnight. Camelot returning, 98, 3 times Merlin. Casting spells, leaving walls burning. 2 shadow knights riding through the wood sites. My carriers in the moonlight, soon fight, battle, rune right the remedy. Voice maleficent, slinger like Yosemite. Benevolence versus malevolence. You represent irrelevance where heaven sent elegance. Telling tales with a dark age relevance. The men's them cease to talk about in past tense. Taking over, we be the legatees to the rap legacy. Serenities of the industry taking over. We be the legatees to the rap legacy. Serenities of the industry taking over. We be the legatees to the rap legacy. Serenities of the industry taking over. Taking over.
defender, storm outsender, Scandinavian, Iberian islander, TP, theological prophecies, I give you beliefs, TRI entities.
Fucking ministries, VOTs, chase you out of town. The sound man about to catch another beat down.
Yo, T, lay the beat down.
Who am I?
The best Norwegian producer on the MI.
I take you to the sea, the open type on any open mic. I shine, saint-like, glorious, viviendo cada palabra. I'm sailing in with the Spanish Armada.
From a horseback to a 24-track recorder, my beats be walking the water, crossing the border. Shouts to Code 2 and the crew COD. Let's whack these other crews like Cap and PC.
Taking over, we be the legatees to the rap legacy. Serenities of the industry taking over. We be the legatees to the rap legacy. Serenities of the industry taking over. We be the legatees to the rap legacy. Serenities of the industry taking over. Taking over.
Kid Karma, drop the drama, shiny armor, Ivanhoe. 7 sword swinging soldiers in a rodeo coat. Arrowhead heroes from beyond the 7 medals, telling tough tales from the backside of the meadow. We can never settle. Battle for the 9 noble kings, clinging steel and ripping shields is what we bring. T takes the lead like Arthur, we won't fail. Adventures await, search for the Holy Grail.
The mud-stained troubadour, masquerader, element to carry through for my cause. Pearly white teeth connected to my jaws. I pause a bit to let my pawns get in position. Play the role out of suspicion. My mission is sparkling clear and I won't fail. VOT in my back, TP must prevail. Royalty, suckers better pay a fee. A very important point is loyalty. Now I reveal my disguise, you die. See blurry flashes of my eyes, which are evil, not sober. Letting you know TP is taking over. Hell yeah.
Taking over, we be the legatees to the rap legacy. Serenities of the industry taking over. We be the legatees to the rap legacy. Serenities of the industry taking over. We be the legatees to the rap legacy. Serenities of the industry taking over. Taking over. You crossed over, then you got bumped in October.
Work.
Music, please.
I can't see anyone but you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
I think that says fragile.
Oh, yeah.
Hooray.
Hear ye, hear ye.
If we could start, there is much to do. I wouldn't hesitate. I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hand of fate.
All right.
Tears on my pillow. Each time. Pain in my heart.
I'm gonna make you squeal like a pig.
Love is not a game. Love is not a toy. When you find the one you love to fill your heart with joy.
Oh my goodness.
There's no way that the crowd can sit down.
Counteract with a psych, don't hold the beat back. Counteract with a psych, don't hold the beat back. Counteract with a psych, don't hold the beat back. Counteract with a psych, don't hold the beat back. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Why do fools fall in love?
time.